Hi there, David Totman, EsriWaterGuy here. I'm standing on the banks of Lake Hefner in northwest Oklahoma City. It wasn't but a week ago I was on the shores of the Great Salt Lake in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm here in Oklahoma City attending the WaterPro Conference put on by the National Rural Water Association, and had lots of great conversations that make me appreciate the challenges of small water systems, and a little bit on that later. A couple facts about Lake Hefner. So Lake Hefner is a good-sized reservoir, about 2,500 surface acres. It is a multi-purpose reservoir. Primary purpose is drinking water, but it also provides for motorboating, sailboating. They actually have a boat club here, some great fishing, and other recreational activities like bike trails around the lake. Lake Hefner began construction in the 1930s in response to drought and dwindling groundwater supplies. So drought is not just a California thing, it's not just a 2015 thing. It has been a challenge faced by water systems for many years. I say began construction because everything stopped on the reservoir during World War II due to lack of materials and labor. But they're able to finish construction in 1947, and it's been a critical component to the water supply ever since then. The Lake Hefner was named after Robert Hefner, their mayor, who served from 1939 to the mid-40s. You know, any utility that manages a reservoir or watershed, watershed protection, water quality issues are quite critical to them, and that was actually the topic of many conversations at the WaterPro Conference. I attended with a colleague of mine, Jason Channon, and he and I had conversations with dozens of state rural water associations. We talked about surface water runoff and non-point source pollution analyses with Arkansas Rural Water Association. Talked to the Texas Rural Water Association about groundwater depletion modeling and three-dimensional models of their aquifers, and all of that, working with the ArcGIS platform. Switching over to pipe flow, actually when I work with lots of large water systems, an interesting statistic comes out. Roughly 295 people, slash connections per mile of pipe served. So again, the ratio of roughly 300 to 1 of connections to mile of potable pipe. And the small water systems in the rural water associations kind of blow that statistic out of the water, pun intended. I was talking to a board member with the Missouri Rural Water Association and talking about one of his systems, about 300 connections, 30 miles of pipe. You do the math, that's only 10 people per mile of pipe. Move a little bit further north to South Dakota. I was talking to a water operator up there, and his system, he has 3,000 connections, but 3,500 miles of pipe. That's like, it's less than one person per mile of pipe. But that doesn't include the cows. Yes, they serve potable water to the cows because their research shows that cows are stronger, healthier, fatter when they spend less energy fighting off bacteria that they might get from raw water. So, but don't think that South Dakota district is low tech. They actually use satellite telemetry for their meter reads. They use that because their territory is so large that that's the most efficient way. Speaking of technology, I also had conversations with circuit riders, and those are those folks that go out into the field. Talking to one particular gentleman that has been using ArcPad for many years and is quite excited about transitioning to Collector integrated with ArcGIS Online. Of course, he had some reservations. It's rural water, no cell phone connectivity, and I said, well, no problem. Collector goes offline, can go in disconnected mode. So again, he's quite excited about some of the new functionality in the ArcGIS platform. So as I travel, I don't often get to visit a childhood home, but sure enough, I lived about a mile south of Lake Hefner here. My mama to this day talks about the polywogs that my brothers and I would bring home to her. Of course, that's polywog, not polygon. I had no clue what a polygon was when I was 5 years old. But the polywogs, those are tadpoles, or baby frogs for everybody. So it's been had a great time here at the WaterPro Conference. Lots of great conversations, great respect for those small water systems that bring precious water to the heartland of America. And if you have an interesting water story, please drop me a note at dtotman@esri.com. I'd love to hear from you folks. If I'm in the area, would love to come visit you, talk about your water systems, talk about your use of ArcGIS. So don't forget to follow the EsriWaterGuy on the YouTube channel, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.